What's up, guys? Anarchy here, and welcome to Call of Cthulhu. It doesn't even say press start, it says enter madness. Oh boy. I don't want to enter madness, I want to play a game. So this game looked a lot like Amnesia when I was looking at it in the trailers. I haven't seen any kind of gameplay or anything yet. But I got this a while ago, and I've been waiting on a chance to play it for a video or something. Chapter 1, Pierce Investigations Agency, Boston. Edward Pierce, 1924. Edward Pierce, veteran of the First World War, drowns his memories in liquor and sleeping pills. He is now a private detective who has trouble finding a case able to lift him from his torpor. Pierce must find a new case quickly, or risk losing his license. Quickly, my son! If I am mad, it is mercy. May the gods pity the man who, in his callousness, can remain sane to the hideous end. H.P. Lovecraft. No, I haven't read a lot of his stuff, but I get the general sense that they're creepy and awful, like the setting is now. I got blood on my hands, and I don't know if it's mine. And that's a shark. That's a shark head. Is the rest of the shark there, or is it just the head? What am I walking on? Get up, man. Hello? Who lives here? Like, you actually live like this? Oh my god. Yeah, so this is a tad bit different from Amnesia, but not much. Crouch, press circle. And yank, yank, yank. Nothing. Alright, so I guess I'm going through here, which is why they prompted me to crouch. It is awfully dark over here. Yank, yank. Yeah, nothing. Is that just the same door? I'm dumb. Counter darkness. You must light up some items in order to interact with them. So I guess this candle here, huh? No? Okay. Oh, I can just walk right through there. Getting real amnesia-y. Not gonna lie. Am I gonna have monsters in the water? Is this where this is going? Ah! What was that? Got some red boxes here. You want my red boxes? You can have them. I really don't know what I'm doing here. Get off my door.
In my wake, fate inescapably draws you on.
Mr. Cthulhu, sir? Is that you? In your tentacliness?
What a putrid offering.
I think I clean up okay.
Don't fight. You have been chosen.
I hate it when they say, oh, here's how to run, by the way. But I don't want to waste my run unless something's chasing me.
Behold. Everything has already been written. But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
Oh no. Why do none of these people have a face? Hey, I'm in Boston. In the 1920s.
I hate whiskey.
Think the whiskey caused that? New place discovered. My private detective agency. Contacted to the Wentworth Detective Agency. After the Great War, I decided to set up in Boston where there is no lack of work for guys like me. One small-time case follows the other. Adultery, settled scores, disappearances that are not actually disappearances. The old office couch is less comfortable than a real bed, and I should probably get rid of these empty bottles. But this place is mine, for the moment. Hold on a second. I don't know what any of this means. Sanity. Confident in your abilities and your Cartesian mind, you conduct your investigation by sticking to the facts, your convictions, and your perception of reality. Your conclusions are logical and reliable. Does that mean that that might not be the case? And then this is the nightmare I had, I guess. Interesting. So I guess I'm gonna have to kind of pay attention to my sanity levels. And then I have a skill tree, but some of them are unlocked already. That's kind of cool. I've always liked games like that that would like level you up a little bit because it assumes that the person already has a certain type of skills instead of just starting you at level 1.
I wonder why I still take these things.
The doctors prescribed them when I returned from the war. They swore that they would put an end to the nightmares, but for a while now, their effect has been wearing off. I love this kind of music. That era was amazing. Well,
Natural
for music
sciences,
anyway.
Linguistics, archaeology. A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
Case solved. The bar owner who hired me didn't like the way I closed this case, but when you're already outside the law, there's not a lot one can do against a private detective who's got proof against you. What the heck does that mean? Nothing in there, I guess.
I used to be an avid reader.
Used to be. You've got books all over the place, pal.
The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases.
Oh, it doesn't? I don't want to leave yet.
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
The husband never understood that his wife had left him. He kept on calling me weeks after the investigation had been closed. Oh, that's a real shame.
Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
Somebody's calling me. October 20th, 1924, Pierce Investigation Agency. The doctor can well repeat to me that I no longer need my remedy to keep my memories at bay, but I know that if I stop, the memories will return. One of these mornings, I probably won't wake up. Despite the treatment, I again hear voices in my dreams, but they are different, unknown. They seem to surface from unfathomable and ancient depths. What nameless creature is calling me? Could it be Cthulhu? Phone ringing.
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
Oh, that's me.
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Ugh. Typical. Oh. Okay. Each character point allows you to improve the score of skill, blah blah blah. Okay. Eloquence. Eloquence represents your ability to influence those you talk to by the power of your speech. I had to struggle through that one. Occultism. Represents your knowledge of the occult sciences, improving the skill, increase your chance of determining the use and origin of occult artifacts.
Thank you for this information.
Okay, so I leveled up medicine and psychology.
And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Hey, lady, I'm trying.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license.
Jeez.
Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, are you still...
I'm coming.
It's a really odd silhouette effect.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool.
Well, are you an
Sarah,
old fool?
My little girl. She is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
Like,
The
daughter
police
of
accuse her
Stephen
killing her
Hawking?
family. They all died in a fire.
I
Sarah,
don't know.
her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
Good
I
lord.
can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
I'm gonna examine the file first.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
Okay, so we've got a shipping label. Some of it is unreadable, but I can make out part of the address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater. The police report of the incident. It says that the fire started in the dining room and claimed the whole family. The police decide on a domestic accident, but they, nevertheless, insist on Sarah Hawkins' mental frailty. Why? And a press cutting. An article written about the marriage of Sarah and Charles Hawkins, a businessman from the island of Darkwater. They live a recluse life there with their only son, Simon. Who did you guys piss off? Or what did you piss off?
What's this symbol on the man's chest? It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
I'm gonna go with something's not right because it really something's weird about
Her
this.
husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
Oh, I can select multiple. Awesome. Shouldn't take this
The
painting
meaning
lightly.
could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
What
The
about
sender's
Warehouse
label mentions
36?
Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
Darkwater? Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right, I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice. Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there. Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
Nope.
Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then.
Darkwater Island has been inhabited since the 14th century and is still rich with the many memories left by its lost tribes. But don't let the romanticism of these moving evidences of such naive and primitive beliefs fool you into forgetting how violent their gods were. A gigantic creature still ornates the walls of long-abandoned caves. Was it a sea or a dream god? No one knows. But today's inhabitants, the sons and daughters of the proud whale hunters, still remember the mysterious and tumultuous story of their small land off the coasts of Massachusetts.
All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to Darkwater.
A Learning of Medicine, Volume 1. Dense work aimed at interns and young practitioners. The first volume lists all illnesses known in the civilized world. Huh. Does that give me points into medicine because I did that? Maybe, I don't know.
I used to be an avid reader.
Alright, here we go. Off to Darkwater. I gained a CP. And I gained a trophy, the Sarah Hawkins case. Lost at sea. Under a dense fog we were.
We're almost there.
Thanks, James. Appreciate it, buddy. Man, how creepy can you get with this, huh? Yeah, definitely nothing wrong here. Going to frickin' a knockoff of Mountain Mordor. I mean, it's only the most evil place in Boston, other than the local pubs.
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
I really don't want to be
Why,
here.
thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
Otherwise known as, why are you here? No one comes here.
We would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Yay,
Understood.
documents!
I'm going for a look around the docks.
I kind of want to see what the surprise is for me at the bar. I like surprises, especially from a bar.
Let the police do their work.
Holy crap,
Hey,
that's a
Phil.
whale.
Can't you go any faster?
See how old this thing is. If we force it too much, we'll break everything.
You can't do that.
But it's only a fish.
A fish? You've got no idea. Don't badmouth what you don't know, or you'll pay for it for sure.
Can I talk to
Same
you?
goes for you, sir. Move along.
Excuse me, I'm a detective.
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself. Edward Pierce, private detective.
In any case, it's not very important. I can't answer that.
You can't? Or you don't want to?
Oh, no. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now,
What?
please, allow me to do my job.
I ain't gonna do this, me.
You're not sailors. Oh, yeah.
Alright, well, he was a bunch of not help. I guess I'll have to go to the bar. Oh no, that would be awful. Prohibition, that sucks.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
Yep. Suits me just fine. Hello, my good sir. I'd like, whatever he's having. Maybe not.
Hey, be careful. Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Eloquence. Yeah, let's go with that.
You saw what happened. He's the troublemaker.
Ex
You're a true
oblivion.
Outlander, a real princess. You
Oh,
strut
no, I
around
failed.
with your la-di-da ways, and then, as soon as the pressure arises, you start squealing. You don't have what it takes to drink my whiskey. You've got to earn it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it
I
that way.
would like a whiskey, though.
Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
I'm not going to talk to him about prohibition. I feel like I've pissed him off enough.
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night.
Jinkies.
Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more.
Sir, we all have our superstitions.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
You don't dare say a thing because you respect their memory. But that doesn't mean that you don't have a lot on your mind.
You're not a PI for nothing. Okay. I don't know what it's worth, though. But Mrs. Hawkins, she went to see her doctor very often.
She was sick.
Ah, I shouldn't have mentioned it to you. Forget it.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah? Well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
Yeah, of
I'll
course.
tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
She. I think I'm good.
That'll be all for now.
Talk to Fitzroy. City of Darkwater, Harbor Master. Just gonna do a
I
little
wonder what
checky-do.
Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat.
Captain, the terms of our agreements are clear. The terms of our agreement are clear. Keep your men under control. You cannot afford to provoke us. No need to answer this message. Just make your payment to the carrier. Cat. Huh. No idea what that's about. New clue memorized. Threatening letter. And he just
Broken.
watched me do it.
This place seems half abandoned. Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover. This blackboard hasn't been used in a long while.
That's for sure. And a ship.
The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
Right, in the cutscene. Second volume teaches ethics and good practice to medical staff. Oh, do those books really? Yeah, I guess they do. I mean... Okay, so let's assume that if I'm at level 2 with medicine, it would be at 20%, right? So then the first book gave me 2%, and then the second book gave me another 2%. Really? Sigh. Alright. I mean, I guess they're not supposed to help you all the way. Just doing a little exploring, don't mind me.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
In this photograph, a man who looks like Captain Fitzroy is posing on the bridge of a ship. He has a wooden leg. So he has a brother, I guess? Or is it just
What
a coincidence?
macabre souvenir.
Macabre. Alright, I guess we might as well talk to this dude.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed.
Why?
When you're done, come join me on the deck.
Okay. To the left of me.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
Only a few dates are still legible. 1890, 1907, and a partial date. The rest of the document is blacked out. Who would want this information to be hidden? Really? Huh. Somebody doesn't want what's going on known. Oh, that was weird audio that I just got.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Well, at least he's, cooperative.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why.
Well, you're
I don't
immediately
remember having
suspicious.
countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I know that Charles Hawkins was descended from a family of ship owners, and the island's fishing industry was hit badly.
Indeed, we specialized in whaling, but no whalers went out to sea after the miraculous catch of 1847.
So where did the Hawkins family get its money?
Well, from what Charles inherited, I presume. Although, these dates on the manifests could indicate that he had contracts of another kind.
With whom, I wonder?
So those were the ones that were probably struck out.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Okay.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse. I was looking at your photograph. One of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Ah, father,
Your
not
father.
brother.
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
I found a threatening letter signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Oh,
Are you
well.
being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
I wonder if she's also the same she that is providing alcohol for the stranded whale.
The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Alright, well, I have gone over a little bit my time for today, but this is just so freaking cool. I am so psyched for this game. I'll definitely be doing more episodes of this in the future. If you liked it, hit like and comment, subscribe, do what you're supposed to do on YouTube. And as always, for more dark and mysterious, weird, occult mystery stuff, stay tuned.